Hello everyone and welcome. We are back here with the Mustang Mach-E, and this one is a launch edition specification, so I think it looks really great in this silver color. Also, you can see there's red calipers right here. Just a quick walk around video. Like I said, in person, out in public, it also looks really low to the ground, and it is really low to the ground. It's more of like a crossover style vehicle, I would say, over a full-on SUV. But again, I really am a big fan of it. So let's hop in and see what it's like. So to hop in the Mach-E, of course, you do have these buttons to open the doors, unfortunately. So you have to deal with that. So to open the Mach-E, you press this button right here on the door. Door pops out and you just open it like this. As this is a first edition model, you guys can see there's red stitching. And again, the interior quality of the Mach-E's are super nice. Hopping in. Really nice interior, as you can see, the startup animations and everything. And again, this is the first edition model, so you guys have the red stitching across the dashboard, on the seats and everything. And yeah, let's take it for a quick little short drive. So since this is an EV, there's no real startup sequence other than just pressing the power button and getting everything all situated and turning it on. Cool little startup sound right there. Really interesting. So I don't really know how much this works, so
yeah, well,
any tips and tricks?
Basically, you have your regular forward rotary gear
right there.
Selector.
Okay.
There, which is, that's that. But beyond that, you switch it to D and you're ready to go.
Pretty simple then.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then, okay, so, and then to access things like drive modes and stuff, it's all through the screen and everything.
All the way up top left, you just tap the little Mustang. And
okay.
There you go. You got your one pedal drive too. Which
one pedal driving. How does that work?
It's, it's actually rather intuitive. It takes a little bit to get used to, but once you have it,
okay.
You almost don't want to turn it off.
Interesting. So let's take this for a short little drive. Oh, got to put it in drive. Huh, silly me. Awesome. Off we go. So right off the bat, like I said, guys, this is an EV, full EV. Yeah, we'll get past the Mustang name. It's not that important. What's important is that this is a great EV. If you compare it to things like the ID.4 or even the Tesla Model Y, you're getting around somewhere around range. This one is a long range model, so you can get up to around 300 miles of range if you really push it hard. But on a daily average, you're going to look at like 270, 280, which is pretty good. Very smooth, very premium feeling driving experience actually so far off the bat. I do like how they keep the ground speed right there, kind of like on the regular Mustangs, which is a cool little tidbit. Pretty good visibility too. Now this one does have the full panoramic glass roof, and we also have things like which does help with the headroom, and it is nice and tinted to prevent you from getting sunburnt. Ooh, nice X4M right there. Also really cool, I do like how they kind of kept those hood bulges up there on the Mach-E, kind of give you that Mustang lineage in there into the styling. Really, really nice, smooth driving experience so far, actually. Really impressed with this. If you are getting out of a Tesla or you're looking at a Tesla or something like that, it's definitely going to feel a bit more open and loose in the interior, much more that minimalist design. I do really like to have this display up here up front. If you've been in like a Model Y or a Model 3, you're not really going to have that. So that is one thing to keep in mind if you are looking for something like that and you don't want to step up to like a Model X or a Model S from Tesla. This is a great feature to have right here. Now, right now we don't have the one pedal driving engaged, but I guess we might as well try it, right?
Absolutely, go for it. Yeah. You'll see, by the way,
that's aggressive regen.
Yes, it is.
Also,
the brake pedal still does work, so it doesn't just,
okay.
Because they're electric pedals, but you don't really need it.
Okay. Really interesting with the one pedal driving. I've never really experienced that yet. And I'm guessing as you are letting go of the accelerator, it's doing full regen. That's really aggressive regen.
Yeah.
Wow. Really cool. So yeah, I can see what you mean by not really having to ever turn that off.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely.
It's pretty smooth too. But
yeah, I definitely see it being smooth.
Was it the Nissan Leaf? Was the first car to have that?
I think so. Yeah, for a long time.
What was that Vantage over there?
Oh really? Awesome. Love Aston Martins. Wow, I'm actually really impressed so far. Really nice, really smooth, really comfortable. I know a lot of people hate these giant screens, but I quite like it actually, I'm not gonna lie. How do you feel about it so far?
This one especially is intuitive. I do think the volume knob, because I mean I'm old school. I like buttons.
Yeah.
I like switches. I like all that stuff.
So do I.
It is, you know, in terms of what they're going for, I think it's the best they could do, and it is intuitive.
I think, yeah. I love their design stories on things too. So I was just seeing a whole thing around the volume knobs, and it's actually stuck on there.
Yeah,
it's not like
right.
built into the screen.
Yeah,
So it's really,
bonded.
really cool stuff. I'm gonna turn the one pedal driving off. I like it, but I'm gonna have to get used to it.
Absolutely.
Definitely can see how you can use it in everyday applications though. Definitely something to get used to. Pretty cool though. And then you have your 3 main drive modes, right? So you have,
right.
and is Engage like a normal driving mode?
So Whisper is your everyday normal drive mode.
Okay.
And Engage is sort of, it tightens the steering. It's almost like a Sport.
Okay.
And Unbridled is Sport Plus, but something to keep in mind, or equivalent, if you will.
Sport Plus equivalent.
Yes, and something to keep in mind is that when you're in Unbridled, you always have one pedal drive on.
Really?
So you're always getting regen.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yes.
Okay, that's quite interesting to know. Let me go right here. Cool. Really nice handling. And as you guys can see, this big screen up here is going to be activated later on with Ford's kind of semi-autonomous system for their version of like a Tesla autopilot. And that's going to keep track of your eyes while you're going around the road.
The camera's actually probably picking up the infrared right now.
It probably is, actually. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
We can't see that.
No.
But I know people also complain on videos like, why there's red lights flashing? Like, you're not going to see it. Don't worry about it. I think, what are they calling it? Copilot Plus or something? 360? I have no idea. Blue Cruise.
That's it.
Ford Blue Cruise. Yeah, that's what it's going to be called. Awesome. Well, thank you.
Absolutely, yeah.
I quite like this, actually, so far.
No, it's very smooth.
Really, really smooth for
Absolutely.
a brand new first real like ground up EV from Ford. I think they did an incredible job, and I can't wait to see what they could come out with, especially with that Lightning pickup truck too.
Yes, and the Lightning has the same,
It's the exact same screen.
Yeah.
Kind of stuck, just take it off and put it on there.
Yeah.
Really cool. And that's to turn it off. You just press this button right here,
And now you're off.
and it's off.
That's it.
And the closing sequence. Awesome. And I guess to open the door, just walk around the car real quick as you pull these little levers. Really interesting stuff. Yeah, that's a weird little lever right there. Kind of cool. Shut it up. And of course, if you want, you can use these instead of your key fob if you don't want to carry your key fob around. Of course, it has full, what do you call that? Comfort access mode. But yeah, really love the Mach-E actually, guys. Definitely go check one out at a local dealership if you have to experience one. If you want to experience one. Hopefully they sell well, because I think they're a great EV, and I can't wait to see what Ford does with this platform and all those future platforms that they're going to be coming out with really soon. Thank you guys again for watching, and stay tuned for more.